wanna call you.
So this device, you will find it in the living room, just next to the main entrance door, and it's a device to control air condition in the whole, all the property. It is centralized. So very simple. You see this red button on the bottom right. You just press it once, and as you can hear, the device is on. So you have two main buttons, those blue one, and I will show you how to use them. So the one on the left, you can see you have like little fan symbol here. You have three fan symbol, and you can change. It is for potency, of course. The smallest one, it means it will run smoothly. It will. The one in the middle mean it will have a medium power, and of course the last one, it will be working with full power. Then the one in the middle, we control those three little signs you can see here. I will recommend to just focus on the two last one on the right. You have this little red sun symbol, which means it will be to control hot air. And you have on the right this little snow winter blue symbol, which will be for air conditioning. So very simple. Choose the one you would like if you want to cool air or hot air, and you can see by the color of the little light. Let's say we want cool one, so everything is set up. Now, as you can see here, we just need to set temperature. You have like those two arrows up and down. It will you will need them to regulate the temperature. Let's say we want a little bit colder, like let's say 18 degrees. You have to wait a little bit, and that's it. And now your air conditioner is set all over the apartment. You should start hearing a little bit the different fans working. Just wait a couple of minutes and you will be able to enjoy cool air all over the apartment. Please do not forget that it will work way better if you have all the door and windows closed. The same, let's say that now you want to leave the property, you need to switch off the device. Very simple. The big button you have here, just press it once. And that's it, and you're good to go. So this is the washing dishes we have here in this property. It is from the brand Puerto. Let us show you how to use it. So of course, first of all, you have this big door handle here to open the main door. And you will find here, in the middle, two little compartments. This is where you put the different tablets, soaps, or whatever you need to use to clean the dishes. Make sure to clean it properly. And just before closing the door, you will notice here you have different instructions. It's a different program that the device has. You can see P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, P6. So there's 6 different programs. As you can see, for example, P1 is in ecological mode, and P3, for example, you can see it's going to use 70 Celsius degree water. It is for very dirty and greasy dishes you might have. So once you have that in mind, you close the door, and you can see from here, from this main panel, this is where you control the program you build. So this button on the top left, you can see it, you press it once, and you can see that the device is switched on because you have the little program that now is with the red light. So with this button here, the P button, you will be able to select between the different programs. As you can see, it goes switching. In case of doubt, in case of just regular usage of these washing dishes, we recommend you to use P1 as it's an ecological program and will use only the necessary amount of water for cleaning all your dishes. Once it's set up, you can see on the top right, you have like this play pause button. Just press it once, and you can hear now the machine is starting its program. So once the program is over, the machine will let you know with a little sound that everything is done. You can come back to your machine, and with the main door, you can open it and everything is ready. So now we're going to explain you how to use the hub that we have here. It's from the brand Siemens. So as you can see here, you have the different switches, all the different wheels you have on the right part, they are the one to control the hub. As you can see on the top of every little switch, you have this little logo which show you which wheel will control which hub. Of course, you have here a little dot on the bottom right part of the hub, so this one will be used for this one. Of course, top right, so this one will be used for this one. Top right, left, sorry, so this one will be for this one, and this one bottom left, it will be to control this one. So very simple. Every wheel has a gradation from 0 to 6, 0 from being neutral and 6 for being the highest potency. So let's just make a little test. We want to use the medium one to boil some water or some food, and we want it a little bit more than just medium temperature. So you just move this one to the left, and we'll go, let's say, to number 4. Just wait a couple of seconds. As you can see here, it's already warm and ready to use. Once you've done with it, when you've cooked and you've done everything you had to, so you just go back to the wheel you used, and you go back to 0. And that's it. Just be careful, it might be still a little bit hot. As you can see here, when you have this red dot on, it means the hub on the bottom right is still hot, so be careful. So now we're going to have a look to the oven in the kitchen, also from the brand Siemens. So obviously, to start, you see this big handle is to open the main door. When it's open, you put the dish you want in your oven, and then make sure to close it properly. So this time for the oven, we will use the left section of all the switches. We're going to concentrate mostly on this one, which is for the temperature. As it says here, it is in Celsius degree. And we will use this one, the one on the left, which controls which modes we would like to have for our oven. So first of all, let's say that we want to switch temperature, is go from 0 to 250 Celsius degree, but let's say we want something a little bit average, should be around 180 degrees Celsius. Then we have to switch to the kind of mode we want, and as you can see by the little symbol, it's kind of obvious. This one is to unfreeze, this one is to have the heat only coming from the top. You can have the heat coming from top and bottom, you can have even the ventilator. So just switch, choose the one you say. This say we want a traditional oven usage, so heat coming from top and bottom part. And you can see your oven is already light on, and it's starting to get warm slowly. As you can see here by this indicator here with the red light. So the same, once you think your dish is prepared, is over, feel free to switch everything off. So you take the temperature wheel, you go back to 0. As you can see here, the red light switch off. And the same with the program button, you go back to 0. Once this is done, you can safely open your oven, take your dish, but also be careful because it might still be hot. So now we're going to have a look to the washing machine from the brand Winia. Very simple to use. It has a special program for if you have allergies or some specificity like that. It's a very interesting machine because it can really take care of you. So first of all, of course, with the main door, you have a little handle here, as you can see. Just press it, put all your clothes or all what need to be washed inside, and make sure to close it properly. Then you go on the top left section of this device. You can see here you have another little socket. You can open it, and you have inside different compartments. This is where you put your soap, your softeners, or any kind of product you want to use. Same, make sure to close it properly. Then we go to the middle section. As you can see, this big middle wheel, you have to turn it and you choose a different program you need. As well, you have an ecological program, you have cotton, you have sports clothes, you have delicate clothes, etc., etc. So you all have all kind of programs. It's the same if you normal usage. For normal clothes, you're not sure what you do, we strongly recommend you to use an ecological one, as it's going to use just the necessary amount for cleaning your clothes. So it's already set up to 40 degrees, which is a good temperature. Those 3 buttons in the middle, we recommend you not really to touch them, as all those programs here already come preset, so not really needed. Now, as you can see on the complete right side, you have this play pause button, and it's a little bit blinking a little bit with a little light. It's mean it's ready to use. So very simple, when your program is selected, just press it once, and you can hear, you will see the machine is starting to get ready to start the washing machine. When the program is over, this machine will make a little noise to let you know. Very simple. You can come back to the machine, central wheel, you go back to the middle button, which is off. As you can see, everything is switched off. You can now safely open the main door and take everything out.